We are currently at the halfway point of the 2024 NFL season. Keaton talks sports here as I break down my NFL Week 8 predictions. So with that being said, let's not waste any more time. This is my NFL Week 8 picks. Last week went 10-5, which is another solid week. Another week in the double-digit win column. Overall, 62-45. First game on Thursday Night Football, we had the Minnesota Vikings at the Los Angeles Rams. Vikings favored by 3 points. The Vikings are coming off a close home loss to the Detroit Lions, 31-29. The Rams are coming off a close home win against the Las Vegas Raiders, 20-15. With that being said, this is my upset pick of the week, so give me the Rams to win a close matchup here, 24-21. I just believe this is one of those games that the Rams can sneak out a victory. This is a team that's getting healthier and healthier each week. The Minnesota Vikings, they have been playing well so far through 6 weeks. Everyone's asking, is this a fluke or is this team for real? But I believe this is a game that the Rams are getting healthier and stuff like that, and I believe their defense will be able to step up. And if you get pressure on Sam Darnold and get him rattled early, I think the Rams will have a chance in this game. So this is my upset pick of the week. So give me the Rams to win by 3 points here, 24-21 in LA. Really good matchup here between the Philadelphia Eagles at the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals favored by 2.5. The Eagles are coming off a dominant road win at the New York Giants, 28-3. The Bengals are coming off a road win at the Cleveland Browns, 21-14. First win in Cleveland since 2017. With that being said, give me the Philadelphia Eagles to win by 6 points here, 27-21. I just simply believe the Eagles are just a better team than the Bengals right now. Even though the Bengals have been better on the defensive side of the ball the past couple weeks, I still have to see it more for them consistently. I believe Jalen Hurts will have a big game. I believe Joe Burrow will have a pretty solid game as well, but I just believe the Philadelphia Eagles defense will be able to make some plays on their side compared to the Bengals right now. So give me the Philadelphia Eagles to get a close win on the road here, 27-21 in Cincy. AFC North matchup between the Baltimore Ravens at the Cleveland Browns. Ravens favored by 9 points. The Ravens are coming off a high-scoring win at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 41-31. The Cleveland Browns are coming off of a disappointing home loss to the Cincinnati Bengals, 21-14. I'm going to keep this short as possible. Give me the Baltimore Ravens to win by 2 touchdowns here, 24-10. I just believe the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson own the Cleveland Browns. Every time the Ravens play the Cleveland Browns, they seem to have their number every time they play each other. The Cleveland Browns are just a mess right now. Deshaun Watson tore his Achilles last week, and I simply put down the Browns organization. They made a huge mistake by giving Deshaun Watson all that money. I've been saying all along that the Cleveland Browns should have kept Baker Mayfield. Look what Baker Mayfield is doing in Tampa Bay. The Browns are in a stuck position. Even though Deshaun Watson is hurt, he's still getting his money. So the Browns are pretty much stuck right now with Deshaun Watson for the foreseeable future. And I just don't see any answers for the Browns to be able to stop this Ravens offense. I think the Browns defense will be able to keep them in it for a little bit. But I think Lamar Jackson, this offense, will be just too much for the Browns to handle. So give me the Baltimore Ravens to win by 2 scores here in Cleveland, 24-10 at Cleveland. Next game, we have the Tennessee Titans at the Detroit Lions. Lions favored by 11 points. The Titans are coming off a beatdown road loss at the Buffalo Bills, 34-10. The Lions got a big-time win at the Minnesota Vikings to put themselves in first place in the NFC North, 31-29. Keep this short as possible. Give me the Detroit Lions to win comfortably at home here, 27-16. I just believe the Lions are simply just a better team than the Titans. Titans are just a mess right now. They're a dumpster fire as I'm speaking. Who knows who's starting at quarterback for that team? I believe it's Mason Rudolph, but I don't think it matters here. I think the Detroit Lions should dominate defensively. They should neutralize the Titans' offense, and I don't think the Tennessee Titans will be able to keep themselves in the game here. Maybe they'll keep themselves in the game early, but it won't be enough against this Lions team who just simply has too much on both sides of the ball. So give me the Lions to win by 11 points here, 27-16 in Detroit. Very intriguing matchup here between the Arizona Cardinals at the Miami Dolphins. Dolphins favored by 3.5. The Cardinals are coming off a home win in ugly fashion against the Los Angeles Chargers, 17-15. The Dolphins are coming off an ugly loss on the road at the Indianapolis Colts, 16-10. With that being said, I like the Arizona Cardinals to sneak out a victory on the road here, 20-17. I just like the way the Cardinals especially on the defensive side. They've been playing lights out on the side the past couple weeks. You have Tua, who is coming back, who does make that Dolphins offense a lot better, but he has missed the last month, so who knows? He might be shaking off some rust. Who knows if he's going to be the same player coming back from that concussion. I think the Cardinals defense will get pressure on Tua and make life difficult for him. And I think if Kyler Murray can find a way to can just keep the ball safe and not turn the ball over and put the ball in harm's way, I like the Cardinals to get a win on the road here, 20-17 in Miami. Toy Bowl of the week, we have the New York Jets at the New England Patriots. Jets favored by 7 points. The Jets are coming off a beatdown road loss at the Pittsburgh Steelers, 37-15. The Patriots are coming off of a blowout loss in London against the Jacksonville Jaguars, 32-16. I'm going to keep this as short as possible. Give me the New York Jets to win an ugly game here on the road, 17-13. I just believe, despite how bad the Jets have been playing, I think Aaron Rodgers and that offense will be able to put more points than the Patriots right now. I do love the way Drake May has been playing so far. He's the only spark on that team. But at the end of the day, I just don't think the Patriots have the playmakers to make enough plays to be able to beat this Jets team. It is a divisional matchup, so who knows what might happen. But I think the Patriots will cover the spread, but I have the Jets winning. I just think they have a little bit more talent than the Patriots on both sides of the ball. So give me the Jets by 4 points here, 17-13 in New England. NFC South matchup between the Atlanta Falcons at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Falcons favored by 2.5. The Falcons are coming off a home loss in beatdown fashion against the Seattle Seahawks, 34-14. The Bucs are coming off a high-scoring loss at home to the Baltimore Ravens, 41-31. With that being said, I like the Atlanta Falcons to sweep the Tampa Bay Buccaneers here, 21-20. You have a situation where Tampa Bay is missing 2 of their wide receivers, and Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. Huge loss for that Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense. I believe the Atlanta Falcons, coming off that beatdown loss at home, I believe they'll bounce back here on the road by 1 point here, 21-20 in Tampa. Really interesting matchup here between the Green Bay Packers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Packers favored by 4 points. The Packers are coming off of a close home win against the Houston Texans, 24-22. The Jags are coming off of a comfortable win in London against the New England Patriots, 32-16. With that being said, give me the Green Bay Packers to win by 5 points on the road, 26-21. You have a situation where the Jacksonville Jaguars, they've been in London the past few weeks, so they may come back home a little sluggish, try and get their body clocks back to their normal schedule and stuff like that. And I believe the Green Bay Packers will be ready. I think they're hot right now. I like the momentum that they're coming in this game with. But this game is on the road. A lot of people have this game being a blowout. The Packers blowing out the Jags. I don't believe that. I think the Jags will keep this game close, but I do like the Packers in terms of their talent on both sides of the ball to get the dub on the road here, 26-21 in Jacksonville. Another AFC South matchup between the Indianapolis Colts at the Houston Texans. Texans favored by 5 points. The Colts are coming off an ugly home win against the Miami Dolphins, 16-10. The Texans are coming off a close road loss at the Green Bay Packers, 24-22. With that being said, give me the Texans to win an ugly game here, 21-17. You have a situation where Anthony Richardson is the starter for the Colts, so I don't trust him going on the road here with how turnover prone he is and his inability to stay on the football field. Who knows if he's going to be able to stay healthy the rest of the season. I trust the Texans defense to be able to get after that Colts offense and stuff like that. There's not going to be many points scored in this game, but I do trust the Texans defense to make more plays, and I do trust the Bear quarterback in C.J. Stroud to make more plays when it matters. So give me the Texans to win by 4 points here, 21-17 in Houston. Next game, we have the New Orleans Saints at the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers favored by 7 points. The Saints are coming off an embarrassing home loss to the Denver Broncos, 33-10. The Chargers are coming off a close, ugly loss on the road at the Arizona Cardinals, 17-15. I'm going to keep this short as possible. Give me the Chargers to rebound here at home here, 22-17. I just believe the Chargers defense will be able to key in and neutralize that Saints offense. Spencer Rattler is getting the start for the Saints at quarterback. I don't trust him going on the road against this Chargers team and getting a W. I believe the Chargers will do everything they can to make the game ugly, make the game physical, and make things uncomfortable for that Saints offense. So I believe that's going to be the key to the game. I trust Justin Herbert, obviously, to make more plays. than Spencer Rattler in this game, and it's just that simple. So give me the Chargers by 5 points here at home to rebound here, 22-17 in LA. Really good game here between the Buffalo Bills at the Seattle Seahawks. Bills favored by 3 points. The Buffalo Bills are coming off of a comfortable win at home against the Tennessee Titans, 34-10. The Seahawks are coming off a dominant road win at the Arizona Cardinals in beatdown fashion, 34-14. With that being said, give me the Buffalo Bills to win by 4 points here, 24-20, an ugly, low-scoring game. I believe the Bills, Josh Allen, will make more plays than Geno Smith. I believe the Seahawks defense will be able to keep themselves in the game, but I just believe when it matters most, between Josh Allen and Geno Smith, who do you trust in at the end of the game here? I have to go with Josh Allen in that situation to make the big play for the Buffalo Bills to escape in Seattle here, 24-20 in Seattle. Next game, we have the Carolina Panthers at the Denver Broncos. Broncos favored by 9.5. The Panthers are coming off an embarrassing road loss at the Washington Commanders, 40-7. The Broncos are coming off a dominant road win at the New Orleans Saints, 33-10. I'm going to keep this short as possible. Not much discussion. Give me the Broncos to win at home here by 13 points, 26-13. You have a situation where Andy Dalton got into that car accident, so hopefully him and his family are okay. Bryce Young will get the start against this stingy Denver Broncos defense. I don't like this matchup for Bryce Young whatsoever. Broncos defense should be able to feast all over Bryce Young and that Panthers offense, make life hell for them. And I believe Bo Nix and the rest of those pieces on offense will be able to have a day on their side, and they should win this game pretty comfortably at home here, 26-13 in Denver. AFC West showdown between the Kansas City Chiefs at the Las Vegas Raiders. Chiefs favored by 10 points. The Chiefs are coming off of a road win at the San Francisco 49ers, 28-18. The Raiders are coming off a close road loss at the Los Angeles Rams, 20-15. Not much discussion here. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs to win by 8 points here, 21-13. I believe the Raiders will cover the spread, but they just traded Devontae Adams and all that stuff. I don't believe the Raiders have enough offensively to be able to put up enough points to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't trust Gardner Minshew. I don't trust Aiden McConnell. Whoever's starting for the Raiders, it really doesn't matter. I don't trust either of those quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes and crew should be able to find a way in ugly fashion to win the game. That's pretty much how the Chiefs have been winning their game so far this season. Not dominant, but they're finding ways to win on their defense. Patrick Mahomes, clearly the better quarterback here. He's highly motivated, especially after what the Raiders, them talking smack during the offseason about Patrick Mahomes. So he's going to be motivated to go in this game and get the dub here on the road by 8 points here, 21-13 in Vegas. Next matchup, we have the Chicago Bears at the Washington Commanders. Bears favored by 2.5. The Bears are coming off of a dominant win in London against the Jacksonville Jaguars, 35-16. The Commanders are coming off of a beatdown home win against the Carolina Panthers, 40-7. There's a lot of headlines going into this game. Jaden Daniels didn't practice once again today. Who knows if he's going to be playing on Sunday so far. I'm hearing that Marcus Mariota is going to get the start for the Commanders on Sunday. So if that's the case, I'm going to have to give the edge to Chicago Bears. But if Jaden Daniels does play, then I'm going to have to roll with the Commanders. But so far, he has not practiced this week. So with that being said, I believe I'm going to get the edge to Chicago Bears by a touchdown here, 28-21. I believe if Mariota is starting, like I said, I don't believe the Commanders will be able to win this game, especially going up against this top 5 defense in the Chicago Bears. I believe their defense will be able to key in and neutralize that Commanders offense, especially if Jaden Daniels does not play in this game. So I believe the Bears defense will be the key in this game on why they win this game here. And I believe Caleb Williams will continue his trend here. He's been locked in over the past few weeks, and I believe he will continue to roll here on the road, 28-21 in Washington. Next game, we have the Dallas Cowboys at the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers favored by 4.5. The Cowboys were on a bye week this past week, but they are coming off of a home loss in beatdown fashion against the Detroit Lions in Week 6, 47-9. The 49ers are coming off of a home loss to the Kansas City Chiefs, 28-18. With that being said, I like the 49ers to win by 1 point here in ugly fashion, 20-19, a low-scoring game. Despite the 49ers having injuries on the offensive side of the ball. Brandon Ayuk is out for the year for torn ACL. George Kittle and Deebo Samuel also banged up. I still like Brock Purdy in that defense to be able to get it done at home. Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott seems to always have problems going up against this 49ers defense. The Cowboys also have injuries on their defense as well still as I'm speaking. But between Dak Prescott and Brock Purdy, I do trust Brock Purdy being at home in this situation. I think the 49ers will find a way to fight through adversity despite having all those injuries on offense. I trust their defense to be able to get pressure on Dak and just keep the game ugly and stuff like that. So give me the 49ers to win by 1 point here, 20-19 in San Francisco. Last game of the week, we have the New York Giants at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers favored by 6.5. The Giants are coming off an embarrassing home loss to their arch rival Philadelphia Eagles, 28-3. The Pittsburgh Steelers are coming off a comfortable win at home against the New York Jets, 37-15. I'm going to keep this as short as possible. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers to win by a touchdown here, 20-13. I just believe the Steelers defense has been one of the best defenses all season so far, and I believe their defense is going to be able to key in on Daniel Jones. I don't believe in Daniel Jones whatsoever. I do believe the Giants need to get a quarterback in next year's draft because Daniel Jones is not it for that offense and stuff like that. The Giants do have a solid front seven. I believe their defense will be able to keep themselves in the game, but I don't trust their offense to be able to put up enough points. In Pittsburgh, against that defense, I believe TJ Watt will have a day once again, getting to the quarterback and making life hell for that Giants offense. I believe Russell Wilson, he doesn't need to have a spectacular game as long as he's being average for the Pittsburgh Steelers with that great defense. They should be able to get the job done at home here, 20-13 in Pittsburgh. And now I'll do it. Those are my NFL Week 8 predictions. If you are new to the channel, like, share, subscribe. It really helps out the channel tremendously. We're closing in on 600 subscribers. So without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to another edition of Keaton Talk Sports. Until Week 9, peace.